Hello, this is Dr. Tina Heath back again, transpersonal psychologist and hypnotherapist from Healthcare for Your Mind. I'd like to share with you a little more from one of my all-time favourite books, The Science of Being Well by Wallace D. Wattles. Chapter 3, Life and its Organisms. The human body is the abiding place of an energy which renews itself when worn, eliminates waste or poisonous matter, and repairs the body when broken or injured. This energy we call life. Life is not generated or produced within the body, it produces the body. The seed which has been kept in the storehouse for years will grow when planted in the soil. It will produce a plant. But the life in the plant is not generated by its growing. It is the life which makes the plant grow. The performance of function does not cause life. It is life which causes function to be performed. Life is first, function afterward. It is life which distinguishes organic from inorganic matter, but it is not produced after the organisation of matter. Life is the principle or force which causes organisation. It builds organisms. It is a principle or force inherent in original substance. All life is one. This life principle of the all is the principle of health in a person, and becomes constructively active whenever a person thinks in a certain way. Whoever therefore thinks in this certain way will surely have perfect health if his external functioning is in conformity with his thought. But the external functioning must conform to the thought. A person cannot hope to be well by thinking health if he eats, drinks, breathes, and sleeps like a sick person. The universal life principle, then, is the principle of health in a human being. It is one with original substance. There is one original substance from which all things are made. This substance is alive, and its life is the principle of life of the universe. This substance has created from itself all the forms of organic life by thinking them, or by thinking the motions and functions which produce them. Original substance thinks only health, because it knows all truth. There is no truth which is not known in the formless, which is all and in all. It not only knows all truth, but it has all power. Its vital power is the source of all the energy there is. A conscious life which knows all truth and which has all power cannot go wrong or perform function imperfectly. Knowing all, it knows too much to go wrong, and so the formless cannot be diseased or think disease. The human being is a form of this original substance, and has a separate consciousness of his own. But his consciousness is limited and therefore imperfect. By reason of his limited knowledge, a person can think and does think wrongly, and so he causes perverted and imperfect functioning in his own body. The human being has not yet known enough not to go wrong. The diseased or imperfect functioning may not instantly result from an imperfect thought, but it is bound to come if the thought becomes habitual. Any thought continuously held by a person tends to the establishment of the corresponding condition in his body. Also, the human being has failed to learn how to perform the voluntary functions of his life in a healthy way. He does not know when, what, and how to eat. He knows little about breathing and less about sleep. He does all these things in a wrong way and under wrong conditions. and this because he has neglected to follow the only sure guide to the knowledge of life. He has tried to live by logic rather than instinct. He has made living a matter of art and not of nature, and he has gone wrong. His only remedy is to begin to go right, and this he can surely do. It is the focus of this book to teach the whole truth, so that the person who reads it shall know too much to go wrong. The thoughts of disease produced the form of disease. A person must learn to think health, and being original substance which takes the form of its thoughts, he will become the form of health and